Okay.
Okay.
We're on.
So I have here Brett Parker, and can you tell us a little bit more, because you have worked with Gary since 16 years ago, and you oversees the Gover Farm for Young Living, so you know what goes in and what comes out. Can you tell us a little bit more on the quality, the farm, and your personal input?
Of course. Well, I mean, the quality standard is what you've heard of, seed to sill. Something I love Gary would say about seed to sill is in seed to sill there's no separation. And so there's a few ways you could look at that. It means we don't separate ourselves from the communities we're part of. We don't separate ourselves from the lands we're on and the living systems on the land. So even if you look at the microbiome and soils, it's one of the most vast networks of life we have on the planet. And we don't disc, until and break up the house that these microbes build, the bacteria, the funguses, the protozoa. But what they do is they unlock the nutrient in the soil naturally for the herbs and aromatic crops we grow. And so with this increased amount of nutrient uptake, trace minerals, trace elements, the chemistry of the herbs we grow and trees is greatly enhanced for our benefit and the outcomes we're seeking.
So we're right now standing on Niagara-on-the-Lake. When we're driving in here, there were lots of vineyard that you saw. And we had a very interesting conversation in the car. We talked about some, let the professional take it over.
Well, comparing practices in agriculture, right? What we would call conventional agriculture with synthetic fertilizers and different, we'll just say products for our purposes here today, and then what we do with organic and then regenerative agriculture. And on the conventional side, they disc, they till, the microbiome gets disturbed, the house, the life, the living system lives in gets broken, and then the sun off-bakes all the carbon and also kills all the life in the soil. And so then these products that are added, they actually will destroy the biome as well. But what I really like, I mean, a lot of people don't know, a healthy tablespoon of topsoil should have 7 billion microorganisms that coexist and have mutualistic relationships. They're all benefiting. But they're benefiting and bringing nutrient to the root zone of these herbs we grow, and the trees, the herbs, they actually secrete a carbon, sugar, and nitrogen. They pull from the air. It's called sequestration, and feed the right populations of biome for their needs, for nutrients they need to unlock. And that's on the regenerative agriculture side, treating soil as a living system. On the conventional side, these products will actually destroy the biome. And this biome, there's an incredible correlation between the biome we all contain, the biome in our GI tracts. And so just like these products will kill the biome in the soil, they'll also kill your microbiome in your gut. And so that's a great place to first start learning about how microbiomes work in the soils, is actually studying your own body. And the microbes and the bacteria, the microbial life in our bodies, a lot of people don't know, outnumber our cells 10 to 1. And so that's the bigger portion of life in us. You know, these products are built actually to disturb what's called a shikimate pathway in plants. And our human cells don't actually have a shikimate pathway, but all the bacteria that we depend on for our GI tract will actually all be destroyed. So that's another really damaging part that takes place in the conventional agriculture. So, but then you say that the seed to sill not causing separation. I mean, we don't disturb the living system that is soil. I mean, when I look at soil, I see like the most complex web of life on Earth. I mean, think of a coral reef, or something to that effect. But I mean, 6%. Let me say that different. 95% of all life on Earth, species-wise, is actually in the first 6 inches of topsoil, and it has a complete partnership with the atmosphere. The plants and trees actually pull in the nitrogen and the carbon and sequester it into the soils. If you look at our farms, they're actually giant carbon banks, they're giant nitrogen banks. But this is the natural cycle that is always taking place, and is for the best health of the plants and atmosphere and soils.
That's so beautiful. I have always been very confident of the products from Young Living. Having spent some time with Brad, it really has confirmed what I've already felt so confident about. And I hope this little video will bring you the same comfort as well.